Hey Scorpios, what is up? What is going on? I hope you guys had an amazing new moon of Gemini. We are starting June, months of June, which is, the astrology is crazy. I did cover it in one of your previous video. I believe it's the one that says that June prediction for Scorpios. But today actually I'm feeling kind of, Mercury is in retrograde still, so we can be a little bit, experimentative, and then if we like it we can continue. If we don't, we don't have to. Today I want to do Scorpio pick a card. I actually, full credit, I saw this another channel, Eat Read Love, did this, and I was like, why not? I had this idea actually for a while. I was thinking like to do a pick a card but just for Scorpio, but I don't know, I forgot about this. I've never ended up doing it, but then I saw on his channel he did that, and I was like, let me do this. So anyway, we'll do 3 readings. They're gonna be a little bit shorter. I mean, they're gonna be, we'll see, I don't know. When I say shorter, it doesn't mean that it's actually gonna happen. We're gonna do 3 readings. They're all gonna have extended, and basically we are asking here, how does a person feel about you, and what is likely to be, the next move, the next thing that's going to happen in your connection. So basically a love reading. This is option 1, option 2, option 3. In case if you don't know the decks, this is what's the name of this? It's Edgar Allan Poe deck. Super cool. Like it has a bit of darker symbolism, but it's based on his basically stories, which I don't know all of them. I have to read the guidebook to know the stories a little more, but I read intuitively. So this is option 1. I love this deck. Option number 2, we have Thelema. Love this deck as well. Beautiful. I think the artist called Renata Lechner. Super cool. So this is option 2, Thelema deck. This is option 3. I forgot the name of this. I think In Between Tarot or something like this. It's a little different as well, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, take the one that you feel drawn intuitively, and the good news is we are going to use Rider Waite as clarifications for all of those. So even if the deck, let's say, looks kind of crazy to you, still listen to your intuition, because we'll go for Rider Waite for clarifications. Anyway guys, 1, 2, and 3, I'm gonna timestamp them. It's gonna be timestamp and link to extended in the description box. Anyway, let's get started. So let's go with first option. Whoever chose this, we are asking, how does the person feel about you? Okay, let's shuffle more. How does a person feel about you? Person you have in mind, could be anyone. First card, 2 of Pentacles. We also have here Ace of Swords. We also have here Page of Cups. We have 9 of Wands, and we have the Hanged Man. How does the person feel about you? Okay, already getting some messages. Now let's just see also you in this connection. Please show me you. Usually we start with you, but here I wanted to see first what they feel like. Show me you in this connection. Scorpio, show me the person who is watching this connection, so we know that it's you. We have Queen of Pentacles, we have 4 of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. So people who might resonate with the situations, it's you. If with the Queen of Pentacles, you were the person who was mainly focused on work, on stability, on abundance. Also with the Hierophant, you could have Taurus in your birth chart as well. So you could be Scorpio Sun, maybe Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Taurus, I don't know, Taurus other placement. Also, I feel that for a lot of you in this connection, there was a stop. The reason why I'm saying this is because with the 4 of Swords and the Hierophant, if you can see 4 of Swords here, she's just sort of like laying, without movement. Hierophant as well is like this mummy. So I think for a while there's been either no contact, or you withdrew possibly even from the situation. With the 8 of Swords, again, it's the same sort of thing where it's like there's been an end and stop on something. You might have even stopped this connection yourself, or maybe they went no contact. But basically what I'm seeing here is that you are a person who is very financially either stable or focused on becoming financially stable, and you are kind of at the moment a little bit emotionally unavailable. So if it's you, it's most likely you're reading. Now the person, how do they feel about you? So there is a lot going on with them. First of all, they do want to speak to you. It's almost like, even if it has to do with explaining what they've done, or why they've done that. They at the very minimum want to do that, because with the Page of Cups or the Ace of Swords, there is things that need to be said. And I think this person had every intention to speak to you how they feel, what they feel to you, what they want to do with you. But it's like, it seems that they were indecisive for a while, what to do, how to proceed, how to move forward with your situation, how to also go about telling you something. We'll clarify in a moment what is it they want to tell you. But it's like with the Two of Pentacles, it seems like their hands were full. So maybe they had to deal with other things. Maybe there was work involved. Maybe they were just like, I'm going to just finish the situation, and then the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get back to you. So they might have even told themselves that they will fix whatever you have going on, or whatever they need to say to you, whatever thing they want to do when it comes to you. They might have been telling themselves like, hey, I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to get back to her or him. Like it could be that literally maybe they had some kind of anxiety even, or felt uncomfortable telling you something, sharing something, doing something, where they themselves were basically not distracting themselves, but like when you postpone or procrastinate with something and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna watch this movie and then I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go on this trip, and after this trip I'll definitely start this, or I'll definitely do this. There is that kind of energy when it comes to them. So yes, there was a person who really wanted to, there is a person who really wanted to communicate, to tell you something. But I do think the reason, if they haven't done this before with the Nine of Wands to the Hanged Man, is because look at this, there is this like almost, to me, the Nine of Wands in this deck almost looks kind of like Nine of Swords. I do think there's been fears, and it's literally there's been some darker part of them, even if it's as simple as procrastination or avoidance or whatever, that sort of like took over. And I don't feel like this person has come towards you, which basically, if you haven't received a message or news or proposal or just explanation for what happened, what you've done is you've withdrawn. With the Four of Swords to the Hierophant, you're like, you know what, this is not right. I'm going to withdraw from the situation. With the Queen of Pentacles, I'll focus on myself. Now, let's ask, what is the reason this person is just so hesitant to talk to you, to approach you, or to explain to you something? Because I feel like they have to explain something. There is something they wanted to explain, and I think this person has been watching you. They were looking what you were doing. Look at this. The card that comes up is Knight of Cups. For some of you, again, I have to mention this when I read this tarot, when I pull this card, we have Sunday, June 20, Sunday, June 21, Sunday, June 22. So the dates of June 20 to 22 could be important. Maybe this person hopefully finally will at least explain what they want to explain to you, or tell you what they want to tell you. I mean, come on, we live in 2022. We have so many forms of communication. I find it crazy, by the way, that there is so much, I can understand some people, like most people, cannot necessarily talk to, I don't know, spirit guides, even though we all kind of can, just different people have different, level of how comfortable they are with that ability. But like, I understand, like it's hard for most people to talk, let's say, with a passed away relative or something. But I mean, while we are in this physical world, there's so many forms of communication, right? And it's interestingly enough, it seems like it's so hard. So we need to use, tarot reading and for these things. But basically, I feel like for some of you, communication could come around Sunday. It could be about Sunday, but there's something about June 20, 21, 22. It's almost like this person is sort of like frozen also in time, is what I'm getting. And they do want to express something to you. Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. What seems like to be the case here is that they feel like if they move forward with you, if they proceed with you, it has to be serious. And again, I don't know if that's what you want as well or not, but it's like, it's either we are making a move towards something serious with the Ace of Pentacles card here and stable, and it's we take this seriously, like, when you do something, that you're going to give it your all, or not at all. And I feel like this, with the Devil card, this person very often is, it's almost like they are afraid of certain aspect of themselves that I feel like you could be triggering. Like, how, let's say, we meet people all the time who can really trigger something within us. Like, for example, you might want to really become comfortable with your sexuality, or like there's a part of you where maybe you disowned your sexuality, and let's say you see extremely attractive women who own it, whatever. You might feel triggered by that because you're like, why they can and I can't, you know, that kind of thing. It could be stuff like that, not necessarily. It could be other things. Maybe people who are very comfortable with knowing their worth, their, you know, their value and things like this. And then let's say you disown that part of yourself and you are like, no, who do you think you are? Like, why is this person so full of themselves? I've seen this happen many times. Or it could even be like, let's just say, someone is courageously going after their craziest dreams, and like, let's say if you or somebody else disown a part of themselves, it could be triggering. And honestly, all that it does, it tries to wake you up as well, to at least acknowledge that part of yourself. Basically, I feel like you are doing, it's not they are doing this to you, I feel like you are doing this to them. You're triggering a certain part of them, almost like to heal. Maybe it has to do with standing up for themselves. Maybe it has to do with like experiencing deep emotions, something like that. You're triggering within them, where with this black cat, it almost feels like, no, you shall not pass. So they might have, if let's say you're dealing with a situation where they suddenly blocked you or suddenly vanished or suddenly, I don't know, suddenly started acting weird. It could be that you triggered, like you hit the spot, basically, you triggered a part of them. Let's just see what this person next move towards you is. Okay, we have, look at this, we have Two of Cups with the Four of Wands. Again, I always say, I always try to be, you know, as like my readings, honestly, like, let's just be honest, I always try to keep it real. I never tell you, oh, just everything is amazing. Like, you know, even the darkest situation, we can find light in them. That's the whole point. But never mind. Here, basically, what their next move towards you is, as you can see yourself, Two of Cups with the Four of Wands. I do think that for most of you, again, who chose this pile, they will reach out in some way, or there is going to be a chance, there is going to be a chance for you to somehow reconcile, to put the past to rest and to start fresh. The Two of Cups and Four of Wands, I feel like the love is still there. We have here Nine of Pentacles. It's important for you, I feel like, in this connection, to know your worth, to know that good things are coming regardless. Because with the Tower card, see, in this deck, it's a little different. I feel like whatever is, let's say, built on a shaky foundation, not on a foundation that's strong enough, breaks. But things that are really meant to last, if there is a test, they will only become stronger. So, interestingly enough, I think I've seen this in one of your previous readings. I do not remember which one. Oh my God. Hold on. Do you want me to tell you which one? Because it's a similar energy with that reading. Hold on. Let me just open my phone. I hope I'll remember which one, because I've seen this energy before. I think maybe it was either this is when you will be together, like this one, if you can see. This is when you will be together, the thumbnail says, or another one was, I think it was one of those three, basically. June 22, big sign is coming your way. One of those three, I honestly don't remember, but I've seen basically an energy where if it's like really a connection that's meant to last, no matter what you went through in the previous, you know, like months or whatever was happening, it's only going to be rebuilt stronger. And what's interesting, we have here this blood moon, you know, in the back, which is, you know, the eclipse we just had. We had this reddish moon, right? The eclipse. So I do think this is very recent for you, all of this situation kind of coming, you know, together. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Again, I do think it's very likely, like I have a feeling you guys are being watched over, like very strongly. You see here, like there's this kind of, guys, I also see somebody might have recently here in this pile dealt with a loss in the family. Again, if it didn't happen, do not be scared. I don't want to, you know, I'm never predicting this kind of things. If it happened, it already happened, like recently, and somebody had to either travel or somehow be involved very much when it comes to those things. This might be one of the reasons why also somebody was drawn. Let's see what is the likely future of this connection, and let me use a different deck. I actually want to use Rider-Waite for this. Let's see, what is the future, what's the likely future of this connection. What do you need to know? Again, when I say future of this connection, I'm not predicting you your future. Everything can change. You guys have free will. This is just guidance to kind of know what's the likely energy based on your current energy that's gonna come. Again, everything can change, so we are not here attached to any outcome. We have here 7 of Cups. We also have here the Devil. We also have here 2 of Pentacles. And we have here the Page of Pentacles. So basically the way I'm seeing this, currently there is a lot of confusion. I do think what's necessary for this connection to work is for whatever confusion, whatever unhealthy ideas you had, maybe you both had some kind of crazy expectations of each other, or thought, sometimes it's not even expectations that you have. It could be that you thought that this person thinks you want this and that, or this person doesn't like this and that about you, or like very often we do this, right? Where it's like, it's very unclear. We don't see each other clearly. You guys might be going through some kind of Neptune transit. Maybe it's even this Mercury retrograde that brought a lot of communication confusion. But basically I feel like the, so to say, the devil of this connection is when there is indecisiveness, because when things are not moving, when you guys cannot decide, you both start feeling sort of antsy, especially you. I feel like when this person is indecisive, you feel like, oh no, I can deal with it. It might be one of them situations where, like, let's just say this person is indecisive and not making the next move, or maybe keeping you sort of in a strange zone, and you're like, no, you gotta tell me if something's happening or not, you know, sort of not like pushing them, but sort of, yeah, kind of, you know, trying to get something more concrete out of them. And this person might be triggered about that and might sometimes withdraw. That's what I'm seeing here. Page of Pentacles, I do think some kind of solution is going to be found with the Page of Pentacles, and hopefully like that new beginning that we saw, you both can decide on how you're going to progress. Before we go to the extended, let me just take an Angel Romance card, because I do think this is salvageable, solvable, you know, if this is especially a relationship you had with this person. It's more of like you guys don't understand each other. There's some things like there is basically their indecisiveness is not their friend. Deception, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. They're not telling you the whole truth about also what they did. And I honestly think they wanted to explain to you why they acted certain way. We have here, give your relationship a chance. Like I said, it feels like it's salvageable, solvable, whatever you say. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Again, I think that given that the truth can be told here, things can really work out. Anyway, in the extended, let's take this deck. Let's keep going with it. Let's just see, what is that secret that they're hiding? What is it that's something they are not sharing? 1, 2, 3. What is this person struggling with right now? 1, 2. What are their plans about this connection? 1, 2, 3. What is the next action they will take? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the best advice for you currently? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything else the spirit wants to bring here? 1, 2, 3. This will be, ouch. 9 of Cups actually came up here. So secret pile here is about wish coming true. General energy, we have the 9 of Wands, where there's a lot of like standstill, stalemate. I don't know. It's almost like very unclear at the moment what's going on, but we'll try to figure this out. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We will continue, you know, going right now to pile, you know, 2, pile 3. But for those of you who chose pile number 1, link to the extended, it's going to be down below. We're going to discover all this and more in the extended. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this, if you like this kind of pick a card format too. Yeah, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey Scorpios, pile number 2. So this is going to be your reading if you chose this deck. Thelema deck, love this deck, amazing. So let's figure out, first of all, let's look at you so that you know this is a reading for you. Let's see you in this connection right now. It's going to be first thing we'll look at. Then we'll look at how does the person feels about you, and we'll go from there. Let's look at you first. Okay, we have here Page of Pentacles. We have here, ooh, the Star. Ooh, somebody's getting their dream job, I'm getting. Or if it's not a dream job, like a dream career. I mean, it's the same thing, but you know what I mean. Whether you're self-employed or employed by someone, basically dream career. Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. Wow. I actually feel like you don't even have necessarily an issue, whoever chose pile number 2, but let's see how your person feels about you. Judgment. 7 of Cups. We have 9 of Wands with, oh, there's 3. Devil, the Star. I'll take 2 more. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. For just some of you, I'm getting that it could be a work connection. You met them at work, or work somehow is related to this. Now, how do you know if it's your pile as well, besides your intuition? First of all, I feel like you're going to be rising very, very high in your career soon. Like there is a promotion that's just right there, or this big client, big sale. You know that you can feel it, that you're about to make a big move when it comes to your career. You also know that there is more than one person interested in you in the moment. I do think you know that there is like different offers, different interests, different people kind of like flirting with you, maybe interested in you. Again, it's not necessarily that there is anything concrete with these people yet, but you do know that you have a few options besides maybe this person that you're looking into. There is a feeling here with the Star card that you're just like rising to your prime. So you might be like, whatever prime I think is in when you move to your 30s, right? I don't know what your prime age is, but whatever, something about prime, I don't know, Amazon Prime, I'm not sure what kind of prime it is, but with the Star, basically whatever age you are, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I don't care. I get that whatever age you are feeling like you're getting into your best shape, best health, best situation with work, like your spiritual connection, everything. And it's like you're basically not in a bad place, second pile. You worked hard on understanding something. You worked hard on basically putting yourself in a better state, and there it is. Now, how does your person feel? I do think that, well, first of all, they do know that you are something magical with the Judgment card. I'm getting here, if you look, Judgment next to the 7 of Cups. In this deck, this person is looking at this cup. It almost looks like this angel here, right? It's a dove, but it almost looks kind of with the wings, like just like a small version of this angel. So they look at you, they don't even know if you are real, to be honest. They look at you like, wow, this person is so amazing, this person is so magical. So you might have like either it's talents, maybe you're very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, maybe you have like some kind of spiritual ability, so they look at you where you almost seem like some kind of fairy, fairy, I don't know, maybe it's a fairy, angel-like being to them. There is with the 7 of Cups an energy with, they don't even know necessarily, like, is this even real? Can somebody be like that? So they look at you in a very good, like in a very high regard. Now, the issue is that with the 9 of Wands to the Devil, this is not the person who maybe comes from the same type of world as you are. I'll explain what I mean by this in a second. Let's imagine you are all about like soulmates, I don't know, twin flames, and like tarot and astrology and magical world and creativity and whatever. Now this person is more like numbers, logical, stable. Like, not to say that you are not stable, I feel like you are stable as well, but they are more of, let's just say, how they say left brain, right brain. So you could be the one who is more of a right brain and they're more of a left brain type of person, more analytical and stuff like that. So for them, I feel like it's kind of hard to keep up with you. I'll be just very honest. Like it's not that they don't want to, or not that they don't love you, or not that they don't care. It's just like you two have some differences, to be honest. It's not a bad thing necessarily for a relationship, but it's like with the Ace of Swords, they're someone who needs to be more clear. Like their clarity is what they seek, because right now I feel like there's so much emotion, so much feeling where they don't even know which part of it is real or not. Even though this person might not be as much into, I feel like you guys are definitely more into esoteric, spirit world, dreams, fantasies, even though they might not be as much into that as you are. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, they are someone who understands that also you meeting each other is a fated thing, like fated connection, fated destiny. Like this is a destiny-like event. So even though they might not 100% believe in the same things that you believe in, at least yet, with a Wheel of Fortune, they do have a sense of knowing that, oh my God, this is definitely something destined. They just don't know, basically. You know how there was like, what it was, Katy Perry song, something like, what is it, E.T., extraterrestrial, like, could you be the devil, could you be an angel? So they look at you and they're like, what are you, like, what world are you coming from? And with the Two of Pentacles, again, I do get this energy where they're trying to keep up with you. They're like, oh, okay, let me do this. So this person doesn't block the connection. I don't feel it, at least here yet, so much, but they're trying to keep up with you. That's what I'm getting. Let's see, let's look a little more. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe this started, okay, I'm getting for this message like this. Definitely both of you have a sense like, oh my God, we are definitely soulmates. Now what I get like with the Eight of Wands, there might have been distance involved, there might have been some kind of trip or journey, a lot of communication, and it might be a situation where things might have started very quickly, like just, you know, kind of like when you use, for whatever reason, they're showing me an image of matches, like, you know, when you take a match and you like you basically, what do you call it, lighting a match, and it's like it starts burning so fast. But then I feel like there might have been a break where you were like, oh my God, no, moving too fast, I don't know if I'm ready. Again, I feel like from their side more so there is an energy, I don't know if I can keep up, like the person literally saying, I don't know if I can keep up. So with the Four of Swords, with the Hanged Man, you guys might have taken a break, honestly, from this. Again, it doesn't mean that like anyone ghosted anyone or whatever. I'm just getting there was something here that started, but there was a break, almost like a pause to this connection. Let's see. Okay, that's what I'm getting here so far. Let's look what's underneath the Two of Cups. We have Four of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. I do think this is the connection that needs to find grounding and stability. I feel like this is probably a more of a newer connection where, again, things started quickly, but it's like it was very like somebody's literally saying, I cannot keep up, it's so fast, it's so quick. I feel like it's them. Maybe it's you too, so you know, again, you know yourself better. We have here Court, House. We also have here Expectation. Let's take this one. And we have here Change. Yeah, so it might even be a situation where with the Courthouse, maybe they were dealing with a previous situation where they were separating from someone. For some of you, again, I know these are very specific details. It also could be that with the Courthouse, they might have like a lot of serious things. Again, this is very serious person. It could be like a lawyer type, for example, even as well. And I feel like with Expectation, you do expect something from them, maybe then for them to be more serious. There is also expectations from you of where you want this connection to go. I also feel like there might be some paperwork involved. For some of you, it's a situation where you live in different countries and some kind of paperwork to see each other, to meet each other, to move each other, to potentially get married could also be here. We have here Change coming in. So expect some kind of change also when it comes to this connection. Wow, this is actually very interesting. Give me a big thumbs up, guys, if you want me to do more of pick a card for Scorpio. Let me see, Ace of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like an offer of love will be given. What does this person want with you? We have Queen of Pentacles. And we have here Ace of Swords. They want clarity. They don't want to basically things be confusing. This is the person. Look at this Two of Cups. I really love this reading. Guys, whoever chose pile number 2, I actually really feel this pile has very different energy. It's so crazy when you read these things. I know I've done this for so many years, but like it's so crazy because you literally feel very different energy. Pile number 1 was a very different energy from this one. Here it feels much lighter. It feels much fresher. I do really think it's important for this person to make sure with the Seven of Cups, they don't want to be, you might be someone who might like daydream and feel very comfortable in that. When they go into that space, it's not a part of themselves they feel comfortable about. So again, it doesn't mean they cannot daydream. It doesn't mean they're not romantic. It doesn't mean they're not spiritual. In fact, I feel like they are very, but it's almost like they are not the most comfortable within that aspect of themselves. So what feels comfortable to you, what you are like, oh, but like I saw this dream, I feel this energy between us, they feel it too. But like if for you it's fun and exciting, for them it's not the same, because they are sometimes like, oh my god, what is this real, is it not? That's what I'm really getting from this person. And especially because the Ace of Swords showed up here twice. Oh, sorry, this is not Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords showed up here twice. I feel like they are someone who really wants to be clear with communication, with what you expect, what they expect, stuff like that. It's something that makes them feel comfortable. Now, Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. I do think the feelings, the connection between the two are very real. They do want love with you. They do want a relationship with you. They do want you to take their offer, basically. So this is the person who wants to move forward with you. I do think there was a break here. Let me ask, why was the break in the connection? I feel like because things were moving too fast, but let me just confirm. We have here increase. Yeah, it might have been that things started just, going forward, like moving forward, like multiplying the feelings and everything else so fast. They might have not been ready. Because look at this increase in kindred partnership. It's like, it's just so much of good stuff. And sometimes, we often think like, oh my God, when God forbid bad things are happening, like so scary, not ready for it, don't want to deal. But sometimes when good things happen, like the most amazing things that you dream about and you always want to, it can make someone overwhelmed. So I feel like in this case, with increase in kindred partnership, there is a feeling of being just overwhelmed with so much emotion. And not, when sometimes you also meet someone who is going to be important, and who is important person for you, there is that internal desire, oh, I don't want to screw this up. So I feel like this person is like, let's not screw this up, because sometimes when you go into something too quickly, there is that energy. Let's see, this two cards literally flipped out. We have here calling in your soulmate, and this could be the one. Again, I feel like it's a fresher, newer energy. This is for someone who've been calling in, visualizing, dreaming, manifesting their soulmates. You have here your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's something you've been practicing. So again, just a sign you're on the right track. And then you also have here, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So again, it's like, I feel like you might have, when the situation cooled down a little bit, you might have felt like, oh, probably a wrong call, maybe this was not who I expected or whatever. I feel like don't doubt your manifestation, because it's probably like, you're probably on the right track. It's just like things need to come together here a little bit. Now, we're gonna take this to the extended. Let's ask in the extended. Let's take a different Rider-Waite. So Rider-Waite, just a classic one. Let's ask. Let's ask, what is on this person's mind about this connection? Let's take 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what do they want to manifest when it comes to this connection? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next action they will take with you, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what else should we ask? Let's ask, maybe let's add what is there anything they are hiding? Is there any secret that they are hiding? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And also just advice from spirit regarding this connection. Take 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. The overall energy here is Knight of Cups. So very romantic, very like sort of, it's not like it's giving this time to fully grow. Link to this in the video below. Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, feel free to choose other piles too. But for those who chose pile number 2, link is going to be in the extended. And now we're going to move to pile number 3. Okay, Scorpios, those of you who chose pile number 3, which is this deck, we're going to find out how your person feels, what's going on in your connection. So again, this reading, I don't know if I mentioned this by the way for other piles, but this is timeless reading. So you watch this when you find this. Yeah, let's take a look, guys. So first we're going to take a look at you, so that we know that it's you that we are connecting with, that it's, that it's your reading. Let's see. Okay, this wants to come out. We have Ace of Swords. We also have Ace of Coins. Interesting. We also have the Ace of Cups. Oh my god, 3 aces. What's going on, Scorpio? Wow. And we have here the 4 of Wands. I'm hearing I'm ready to be happy. I'm not gonna wait for something. We also have here 9 of Cups. Exactly, I said ready to be happy. Next card we pulled 9 of Cups. And let's take this too. Let's move this. You guys can see. Then we have here 5 of Wands with the 3 of Wands. And we had 4 of Wands too. And trust me, these cards are shuffled very well. So it's kind of crazy how all these cards came up this way. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. Let's start with you because this is your energy mainly. I am getting, so first of all, with 3 aces, we got here Ace of Swords, Ace of Coins, which is Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You are someone who is ready. You are ready for a new beginning in this life, in your life. Usually aces represent new beginnings. You're ready, I feel like, to fully step into your mission, to your truth. When I say mission, it's more like, you know, if you're in a spiritual path, let's say you believe you have certain mission, or there's certain things, you know, if it's not a mission, there's certain things you just want to experience in this life. I think sometimes people in spiritual community overcomplicate the concept of mission because, you know, there are people who are like, oh, we're here to save this or that. And yeah, it might be your mission, but for some people, a mission is to just experience physical life, you know, as simple as starting a family could be their spiritual mission in this life. So we should never, you know, like judge which spiritual mission is better or not. Basically, mission here is whatever your soul wants to experience in this incarnation. And for somebody, believe it or not, fame, you know, like Hollywood could be what their soul maybe wants to experience. For somebody, it could be, I don't know, sitting in an ashram. So there is no better or worse. It depends on what your own universal individual expansion is, what you want to taste and experience in this lifetime. And I feel like for whatever reason you feel like this is the time, dates of either 2nd of May or 2nd of June could be of importance. Also, it could be 5th of February or 6th of February. It also says 1918 here, which I know is kind of like an long time ago, but there is a sense where you've recently discovered something either about your past or about yourself. Could be like literally soul journey where you recognize something about yourself and basically you're ready to start. You're ready to start something. When it comes to this connection, you are willing to like experience love, to give and receive love. However, I feel like you are someone who in general in love and in this connection as well, you don't mind to cut somebody off if you feel like they're gonna waste too much of your time or cross your boundaries, because you are very determined to not waste time and to live your life to the fullest. That's what I'm getting. Now, when it comes to you as well, I feel like you're in a time period where there's going to be a lot of celebration. Like I see here 4 of Wands with the 9 of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. There's so much to celebrate. There is so much to experience and to enjoy. You're being, I'm getting like crowned, some kind of victory. Like you're going to the stars, to the moon, basically. Even though there's, I see in the back, a lot of people watching kind of like not necessarily 100% happy for your success. Again, I'm not saying anyone wishes you well or whatever, wishes you bad or whatever, but there is an energy where like you've won or you're about to win something big when it comes to competition. And what I'm getting is basically what you want is someone who can share your journey with you. So whether it is like, let's say, a spiritual mission, you've maybe overcome a lot of difficulties, a lot of difficult energies in your life, and now you're like, you know what, I've overcome all of this. My tears are my crown now. Now I'm gonna go and do something with all of this. Maybe share happiness, share something with the world. You want someone on the same journey as you. It could be maybe you had financial difficulties in the past, so you've overcome that. You on the way to that victory, success, you want to share again it with other people and with significant other. There's some kind of journey, some kind of like, it could be as simple as life, wanting to enjoy life, travel, do amazing things. You want basically someone you can share it with. So 3 of Wands here is like going to this 4 of Wands. You want to go to a place where basically a person will enjoy same things as you are. Now let's look at your person. How do they feel? Who they are, how do they feel? We're gonna discover all of that. We have here Knight of Swords, We have here Queen of Swords, interesting. We have here Eight of Cups, ooh. We have here Nine of Coins, Seven of Coins. And we have here, interesting, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Coins. Let's see how this works. Your person is how you say this, combative at the moment. They're not 100% on the same page with you, I'll be honest. It doesn't mean that they don't have feelings for you or don't love you, but it's like there is something they're trying to prove either to you or to themselves. We have Ace of Swords, so the Knight, and Queen of Swords. And I think this is why you are drawing the line. So you are kind of like in this place where, hey, I love you, you're amazing, I want to be with you, but this is where I draw the line. This is where, like, this is how much time I'm gonna give this. So maybe you already been dealing with this person for a while and you've been patient and everything, but you are telling either to them or just to yourself that, hey, you know, I can give this only 2 months more, or only like 2 more weeks, or only, I don't know, whatever your deadline to them is, because there is just a lot of difficulties. And I feel like this has to do with them trying to prove something, because look at this Knight to the Queen. It's a bit of a weird deck, but it's actually very interesting when you read it intuitively. They are trying to basically show others, including you, could be, what they are capable of. It could be well with them focusing on career. They could be very focused actually on work at the moment, where they're really trying to show that, hey, I can achieve this and this and that. With the Eight of Cups though, I do think that this leads to a situation where they're leaving you behind, you could be leaving them behind. So basically there is a sense of like, there is so many things this person is also trying to achieve. And it's interesting because it doesn't have to be an issue with your love. I'm getting Six of Cups to the King of Cups. You could have that love, you could experience love together. I am getting just a weird message for some of you. They could have grown up either without father or mother, so there could have been one parent missing, or if they were not missing, their relationship could just be very distant. So this is the person who, if they decide to have a family, will really want to not repeat mistakes they basically have, like, somebody made growing up with them. So basically for them to commit to this, there is a lot of, I feel like, conditions. Let me clarify this a little bit. What is this person feelings? Because I feel like they're not very open. We have your separation. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you there could be separation right now. We have time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And what of your reconciliation? So it might have even been a situation, passion at the bottom, where there's been coming together, splitting apart, coming together, splitting apart, which is why I'm getting from your end, you're like, you know, this is where I draw the line. I can only give this much to the situation because, like, I want to live my life. You're really in this energy where you have a clear vision for yourself, what you want to do. There's different things you want to do. I'm connecting some people want to go travel. I don't know why I'm seeing India or Bali for some reason. I see for some of you, you have like some kind of workshop you are either attending or making yourself. There's like a lot of busyness. You are not someone, I feel like, who's just sitting there and all you think day and night about is soulmate. Maybe there was, you know, maybe it was in the past. Now you're like, I feel like there's been a cycle where there's been separation, reconciliation, but there is, it's like there has been like a cycle with this person, and with separation to reconciliation, I feel like even now you could be in separation, but you do know that you guys are going to get back together again. But then also there's a question like, should we, like something like that. And I feel like this person might be thinking similar things. Toil and labor, a lot of focus on work. You both have a lot of work. And also there is something here about distance. Maybe there is a distance in this connection, but also I feel like it's your life purpose involves with you sort of like breaking free and going, traveling, you know, like exploring different culture, different spiritual beliefs. We have here main male. And we have here change. You know, I'm gonna just say, okay, we have official person. What I feel here is that for some of you who you consider to be the main character, so to say, of your life, like everyone has this main female, main male. I feel like for a lot of you, the main male, whoever they are, could change. So I don't know what is this you are not getting middle ground on. What is the issue here? Thinking man, this person could also overthink sometimes. Appreciation, which makes you feel, I don't know, not appreciated enough. Community. You might be, honestly, also, this kind of was, I mean, pile number 2 was very different energy, but in this pile specifically, I feel like you guys might have different priorities, where the way you express yourself, what your love language is, what you enjoy, what you value in life overall, which I think for you has to do with community, has to do with just like enjoying life, and what they are, what their lifestyle is, could be different. So let's see. Anything we need to know here? 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands. Let's take one more, 5 of Cups. I feel like it's not, you both are now 100% decided in which direction you're going to take this connection to, because see, the thing is, like, for some of you, maybe you already been married with this person. That's why you are like, well, we've been together for so long, so what, are we separating now? How does it work, right? It's just for some of you. For others, I'm just getting, you are willing, like for you, it's like this. It could be even a situation where maybe you guys are considering moving to a different country. Maybe you are the one who really wants to move or travel somewhere. Well, they do not. It could be that you don't want to move. Maybe you want to build something where you are, but they want to go somewhere. Apply it as it resonates. But what I'm getting, the decision that you are making here is either to move away from them, move on, and go forward, expand your business, expand your life, find someone you're gonna have like something long-term with, like turning away basically from whatever didn't work out and working what can be worked on. Or it could be with this person, you are like, let's leave behind what hasn't worked out, let's leave behind what's already broken, what's already gone, and instead go ahead and build the life of our dreams. So again, apply this as it resonates. Let's see what this person's main intentions towards you are now. You have here the Fool. I do think they are willing to take a chance on this connection with you, maybe a new chance. Chariot, yeah, this is the person who does want to move forward, to take action. So let's see. Page of Cups with the Sun. We have here the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I feel like if, let's say, you had disagreements or whatever, they want you to forgive them. They are like, you know what, let's have fun again. Like, they might at times, I'll be very honest, when it comes to this person, they might act childish, where it's like, it's almost, you might feel at times where, my God, am I your mother or am I your wife, let's say, or am I your mother, am I your girlfriend, you know, because you are feminine. I actually recently, I think, did a private reading for someone where it came up. So I don't know, maybe this person is watching again on YouTube, but I hear same messages like, am I your like mom or am I like your actual partner and wife? Because I feel like for a while with this person, even though there is love and everything, you know, you guys might share kids, might share something together. Lovers with 6 of Cups might share even past life connection where you were also together in a past life. But there is something here where you sometimes feel like you're not sure if you're dealing with a grown person or with a child, even though yes, they love you, the love is there. I feel like but it's almost, there's some kind of excuse I'm getting that at times happens. King of Cups, yeah, they do love you, that's not a question. Let's see. They do love you with the King of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. They do wish they could be more stable. I do think this could be the person who lacked masculine influence growing up. So maybe they were the son who grew up without the father, or maybe something like they didn't connect with their father. They wanted to change for you many times. 2 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups, though, it's always kind of goes back to the same. And it's like, I don't know why, I feel like sometimes you are catering to this person, or you feel like you are catering to them and you don't want to do this anymore. How will things develop here? We have here High Priestess. There's something about your spiritual awakening as well, your spiritual path that's affecting this 3 of Cups. And again, there is something for you where you just really need this 3 of Cups energy, this celebration, this community, like-minded people. You might just be in a place where after spiritual awakening, you're realizing that certain connection in your life have outgrown themselves. You are not vibing there anymore. Again, doesn't mean you are bad, they are bad, anyone is bad. Sometimes it's just something serves the purpose and we are ready to move on to something else. This could be happening to you right now, to be honest. So let's see, we have here passion. For your passion, romantic feelings, love, you deserve love and new love. For some of you, I'll be very, very honest. You just feel like you deserve to experience a different love. You also feel like you are ready to move on, to experience something else. So maybe there's even somebody else you met that you like more, but then I don't know why you're asking about this. Maybe you're wondering if maybe this person is super serious with you or could change, so you should give them another chance. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll take this one to the extended for sure, because there's a lot of questions we want to ask. We'll do 2 clarifying deck, Rider-Waite, and also those of you who remember, this is, I forgot the name of this deck, but it's really beautiful, very classic also. Let's just see, potential of this connection, the one you're asking about. How could it work out or not? Let's take 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there someone else for you? We'll take 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any advice for you regarding this connection? 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, is there something that you do not know that affects this connection? What is it that you don't know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any advice from Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. General energy, 8 of Wands. I feel like a lot of stagnant situation will be moving forward. So you're not going to be stagnant anymore. If you've been stagnant for a while, that's a good sign that things will start resolving. Any advice from Spirit is this deck, including also any action that maybe you should take. Let's include this here too. To this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining this reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this format. If you like this, again, I'm just trying this. It's not necessarily something that I'm gonna do again. Maybe I will. We'll see. Yeah, link to the extent is going to be down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.